All right, let's now look at the next guiding question. Well, what or which types of budgets actually exist? Because now we talked about what it is, what is a budget, we talked about how the process works that companies go through, and now we have to look at, well, which types actually exist? Well, the first thing is there is a periodic budget. And this is a budget, well, you sit down, let's say in November or December, and you plan for the complete next year. So it's prepared for a particular period, like 1 year, and it's a one-off exercise. You do once and then it's finished. So let's say we are planning for our next year. Let's say this is our next year from start to end, and then we have our different months. So January, February, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So let's say we are now having this year, and we say, well, in that 1 year, we want to make a revenue of 120 euro. Let's say this is our objective, 120 euro. I hope it's 12. Well, then we can actually say, if this is our objective, we could say in each month, we want to make 10 euro of revenue. And this is then the plan for the complete year. So you can split it into months, and well, they add up to the complete year and should fulfill your goal. So you can see budget can also be not only the money that you spend or the time that you spend, but also, let's say, the plan how much money you will get into your company. So the plan on revenue, plan on profit. That could also be a budget. So, but this is a periodic budget. And another one is a continual budget. It's also called a rolling budget. So it's continuously updated. So this means actually you add a new month once 1 month is finished. So let's say we have now finished January, we have, let's say, reached the 10 euro of revenue. Then we simply add another month, I hope you can still see that, to the projection and say, well, also here we want to have 10 or 12 or whatever your new plan is. So you simply add one, and at all times there is a budget for the whole planning period. Well, in our example is 1 year. It can also be 2 years, no, not 2 years because that's not a short-term plan, but it can also be half a year, or let's say only a quarter of a year. But at all times there's always the plan for the whole period. And that's the difference between periodic and continual budgets, and this hopefully answers which types of budgets actually exist.